All right, what we're going to do is they're going to come and pick a question out of the bowl, and we will read it and listen to their answer. Number one from Florida, Ashley Connolly, number one contestant. Here is your question. What have you done connected with Ms. Racing Queen that really pushed yourself outside of your normal boundaries?
Like I was saying, this whole experience has been something like I've never done before. I've never placed a bet before. I lost a couple times, and I think I'm getting it right because I'm finally winning. And I'd have to say I've never done that before. I've never been at a racetrack before, and here I am, and I love it, and I plan on coming back.
From California, contestant number 2, Tatiana Shepler. Here's your question. What did you learn about the track backside that the general public would be surprised to know?
Well, I can't speak on behalf of Gulfstream too much because I wasn't able to go and look at it firsthand. But back in California at Santa Anita, we did have a chance to go and tour the backside and just learning all about the groomsmen, really about how the horses are treated. They're treated like professional athletes. And I think there's some kind of stigma out there in the general public that perhaps these horses aren't treated to a proper standard. But in reality, I mean, they're iced down, they're massaged. I think somebody told me once that a horse had a psychologist or a therapist come in and deal with his personal issues. So really these horses are treated like professional athletes, and the groomsmen really love what they do. And I just want to say on behalf of Santa Anita and Gulfstream, what you guys are doing is amazing. So thank you.
Thank you. Now, number 3, from Florida, Miranda Weber. As Miss Racing Queen, what would be the #1 aspect you will share about horse racing to the people who have never been to a racetrack?
It would have to be the excitement. The #1 thing that rings true to me here at the Gulfstream track and just interacting with all the people that work here and who have a passion for the industry is how excited they are about everything. Not only about the horses, about the betting, about the wagering, but about the experience that people get to have when they come here. Because Gulfstream track really is for everyone. There's something fun to do for everybody and something you can take from it and share with other people in the future.
From California, contestant number 4, Chelsea McDougal. In addition to using social media, how would you promote thoroughbred racing as a sport for new fans?
Well, I think the best way to do that is to start with the youngest. I think that if we're able to bring more school field trips to the racetracks and start younger fans, that just creates more fans for the future. When we can do that with kids and bring them into the track and see how well cared the horses are, and also to high school students as well to learn more about I think that that's a great place to start. If we're able to have Miss Racing Queen in schools and be able to talk about all the benefits and all the wonderful treatment that these horses get and the future of racing, I think that that's a great way to start. This is start them young and love them forever. Thank you.
From Florida, contestant number 5, Lindsay Toole. Left hand. Here is your question. What positive impact do you see Miss Racing Queen having on our sport?
Well, I've already noticed a positive impact here. You know, we're all young, and if you walk around here, you see there's not a lot of young people around here. So I think it's been a real, fresh face and a great concept to have us all here walking around and visiting with people and teaching them how to bet and teaching them what we learned. I think it's just been a wonderful experience. So.
Thank you very much. Now, from California, contestant number 6, Samantha Brooks. Here is your question. What would you plan to accomplish as the first Miss Racing Queen?
Well, being the first Miss Racing Queen would be such an honor. And I would like to accomplish by getting my generation, my demographic, more interested in racing because they're missing out. By being involved in this amazing journey, I've learned so much. I've appreciated this beautiful, historic sport. And it's so exciting. It's probably why my voice is gone. I've been screaming for so many horses. So I would love to get my generation more involved through social media, tours, and whatever it takes to get us in there and excited about this sport. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Now from Florida, contestant number 7, Megan Clemente. Here's your question, Megan. What 3 qualities do you possess that would make you the best choice for Ms. Racing Queen?
What 3 qualities? Well, Miss Racing Queen absolutely has to be a leader. She has to be extroverted, wanting to go out in the community. She needs to be personable, able to relate to anybody, any size, any age, any race, anything, as long as she can go out there and communicate that horse racing is alive and well, it's beautiful, it's athletic, it's competitive, and it should be the sport of choice in America. If she can be those things, then she's going to have a phenomenal year, and she's going to give horse racing a whole new name.
From California, Lindsay Becker, contestant number 8. Okay, Lizzie, during the Miss Racing Queen process, you have been introduced to many facets of our sport. If you become Miss Racing Queen, which part would you like to know more about, and why?
Well, we learned a little bit about the backside. We learned a lot about the racing, but we didn't learn a lot about one of Mr. Stronach's main pride and joy aspects of horse racing, and that is the retirement program for his horses. And I think it's really special that he takes care of his horses after they are completed with racing. And I think it would be really interesting to not only learn more about that, but to bring in the youth and get them involved with the horses, especially those of the disabled community. Because I've worked with my aunt growing up, and we used horses as a therapy program for children with special needs, and it really helped them to relax and to enjoy the horse and themselves at the same time. So I think that would be wonderful.
Thank you. From Florida, contestant number 9, Anastasia Pierre. Regardless of the outcome tonight, what will you take away from this experience that you will share with others?
Well, I have to say that coming into this, I didn't know a whole lot about the horse racing industry. Quite frankly, I didn't have the best idea of the horse racing industry. But along this journey that it's been, this whole month process that we've been learning and really getting to know every facet of this industry, I think what I'll give back to anyone that I come in contact with would be the passion and the love that goes into this sport. The animals are the #1 reason that we do this. The care, the love. Let me go back. What I would give back to people is the chance to experience this. I think the only way that people will know how cool this sport really is if they come, if they learn, if they know what it's like. Regardless of the outcome, I know that I will be coming back. I've already had a few friends approach me about learning how to wager. So regardless of the outcome, I'm going to spread as much education as I can about this great sport. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Contestant number 10 from California, Kelsey Moore. And your question, should you be crowned Miss Racing Queen, what would you do with the $100,000?
I know exactly what I would do with the $100,000. I have about $46,250 worth of school left to pay for. Exactly. And my car, it has broken down on me a couple of times, so I would just like to be able to get to point B from point A without it breaking down on me. It's not going to be a whole lot of lavish partying or going on cruises for me. I just need the basic essentials for life, and that's why this would be such a huge opportunity for me.
Thank you. Now, let's have one final look at our contestants. What a fantastic group. Give them a big hand.